Is Taylor Swift a mother without her knowledge? Could your AI conversations be considered cheat GPT? Oh, how the mighty have fallen for these famous French fries. What's the one beverage that you cannot live without? It's coffee. It's coffee. It's Father's Day weekend, and Trump is going all out this weekend to try to make us call him daddy. It's a very weird news week. Let's Mad Libs it. Welcome. My name is Drew Hansen. It is Mad World, Mad Libs. I say let's just get to it. Rapid fire randoms. Grover Cleveland's first real name is Steven. Grover was his middle name, and he started going by it when he was a kid, and it stuck. In California, you can only get the number 69 if your car's model year is 1969. The full version of Take Me Out to the Ball Game is a feminist song about a woman who wants to go on a date to a baseball game and not a movie. Elephants grow 6 different sets of teeth. Once the 6th ones fall out, they die of starvation. It is possible to overdose on Brussels sprouts. They have high levels of vitamin K, which can promote blood clotting. So if you take blood thinners and mow down several dozen Brussels sprouts, it could send you to the hospital. Jackie Chan is a classically trained opera singer, and he's released more than 20 albums. Diet Pepsi isn't vegan, but Pepsi is about what animal ingredient it uses that keeps it from being vegan, because that's, quote, commercially sensitive information. Dolphins have bromances where 2 or 3 males may pair up for decades to help each other hook up with the female dolphins. It is illegal to own any debris from the 1986 Challenger explosion. If you get caught with it, you could face up to 10 years in prison. And finally, for almost 60 years, the Beatles were the only artists that ever had 5 songs in the top 5 spots of the Billboard chart simultaneously. On April 4th, 1964, the top 5 were Can't Buy Me Love, Twist and Shout, She Loves You, I Want to Hold Your Hand, and Please, Please Me. But thanks to chart changes and streaming services, it's happened 4 times the last 4 years. Drake, Kendrick, hey, separate, no fighting, and Taylor Swift have all done it twice. Taylor Swift recently took legal action against an alleged stalker who visited her Los Angeles estate several times, claiming to be in a relationship with her. According to Us Weekly, Swift requested a restraining order against 45-year-old Brian Jason Wagner of Colorado because she was concerned for her safety. Per the approved order, Wagner, by law, must remain at least 100 feet away from the pop star at all times. NBC News mentioned that Wagner visited the Karma Icon's home in July of 2024, carrying a glass bottle that, quote, could have been used as a weapon. In her official declaration, Taylor Swift revealed that the alleged stalker referred to her as the mother of his son in an attempt to get in contact with her. I think she would have noticed if she had a kid. During each of these visits, I am informed that Mr. Wagner made various statements about living in my property, being in a relationship with me, believing I am the mother of his son, and needing to see me in person, all of which clearly untrue and disconnected from reality. Walker most recently visited her property twice this month, claiming to be checking in on a friend. Swift's declaration also noted that the individual had previously been incarcerated for sending concerning emails to staff. Quote, Mr. Wagner has also sent my staff hundreds of emails with similar concerning and threatening language, tried to divert mail from my residence to his attention, and even lied to the Department of Motor Vehicles to somehow change the address on his driver's license to my Los Angeles house. The Lavender Haze hit maker deemed Wagner's actions inappropriate and threatening, and Judge Deborah R. Archuleta agreed. A hearing is set to take place on June 30th. Does an AI boyfriend or girlfriend count as cheating? 40% say, yeah, it does. Match just put out its 14th Singles in America report, and the most interesting stats are about how many people are using AI. 1 in 4 singles are now using it as a help with dating, up 333% from last year. This includes help with things like your profile, sending messages, or screening for compatibility. 26% say they've done it, including half of Gen Zers. 16%, or 1 in 6, said that they've even interacted with AI as a romantic companion. Hey, that's the line listed in the report. I didn't say it. The example listed in the poll was using AI as the type of companionship or emotional support that normally you would get from a romantic partner. So yes, we are talking about robot boyfriends and girlfriends, at least in the short term. Does doing this once count as a one-night stand? An ONS? 1/3 of Gen Zers and 1/4 of millennials say they've used AI exactly like that. And this last stat is relevant even if you've already coupled. 40% said having an AI boyfriend or girlfriend does count as cheating in 2025. Honey, it's not what it looks like. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. In a ranking of fast food French fries, McDonald's came in second to last. If you could only have French fries from one fast food restaurant for the rest of your life, which would you pick? Anyone got Sonic? Anybody? No Sonic. A restaurant supply company analyzed more than 40,000 Yelp reviews that mention fries across 21 major fast food chains. And before we get to it, let's just say they might have messed this up. The fast food place that scored with the best French fries was In-N-Out. In the top 10, number 2 is Steak Shack. Number 3 is Freddy's Frogan Custard. Number 4, Bojangles. 5, Chick-fil-A. 6, Raising Cane's. Even in the top 10 are Arby's, Hardee's, and Checkers. You could have a scavenger hunt and not find a Hardee's or a Checkers. If you are noticing any places missing from this list, you are not alone. And now, the 5 worst fries. 1, KFC. 2, McDonald's. Yes, they have McDonald's fries as the 20th out of 21. Next is Burger King. That makes sense. Church's Chicken. Number 5 is Popeyes. How is this possible? How is this possible? Maybe McDonald's has set the bar so high for itself that people are more likely to complain on Yelp if they aren't awesome, whereas more people are less likely to be unsatisfied when going to be more consistent quality-based places like In-N-Out. I don't know, guess. If you are not a guy, your understanding of the guy code or the bro code might be like that confused math lady meme. Even if you are a guy, it can be confusing, so here's some help. There's a list online of the most underrated guy rules. 1, if you call your bros over to help you move or unload furniture, you are required to provide food and or booze. 2, if you did not purchase it, never take the last of it. Number 3, just show up when called upon. It's like throwing up the bat signal. 4, riding shotgun is a responsibility. You are a co-pilot. You are not a passenger. 5, if your bro calls you in the middle of the night and says, hey, you up for a coffee? You just say, where do we meet? And ask no further questions. 6, you never bitch about the brand of beer if it's free. The only acceptable complaint is the temperature, and even then, you gotta say just joking. The strength of your character is measured by who you can lift up, not by who you put down. Real men aren't D-bags. Number 8, the nod. Nobody taught us how to do it, it's just ingrained. It's up if you know him, down if you don't. You know, I've lived in my apartment for 8 years, and every day when I'm walking, I pass the pizza dude, and he's always out on a smoke break. Every day. 8 years. Don't know his name, nothing. Number 9, never take the middle urinal first. You always start with one of the ends. Number 10, talk them down from crazy. This one is actually really solid dude advice that isn't super base level. Number 11, do not, for any reason in the world, try to steal your friend's girlfriend or ex. Not cool. Additionally, don't mess with somebody when they're trying to score. Even better, help. Number 12, walk on the side closer to traffic when you are with your girl. It's common sense. Even though it's archaic, it's common sense. The origin of this is if someone was going to joust you from the street in their horse, you take the sword and not her. True story. Number 13, calling your bros out with no mercy on their misogyny. Real friends help you become a better person. Your enablers are your biggest enemies. 14, only trash talk friends to their faces. Finally, do not expect to be rewarded for following Guy Code. You do not reward anyone for following Guy Code. Do not acknowledge the existence or anything called Guy Code. I've already said too much. What's the weirdest productivity hack that actually worked? There are countless excuses for putting off tasks, but what do you do if you actually need to get in the zone and get stuff done? People online are sharing their weirdest productivity hacks that actually have worked for them. Hey, anything's worth a try. Here's a few. How much can I get done? How much can I get finished before the end of this song? 2, the 5-minute rule. If the task should take less than 5 minutes, do it immediately. 3, listening to the right thing. Generic white noise, classical music, something instrumental like a video game soundtrack, or movie music from spaghetti westerns. Burn a candle with a certain scent every time you do a certain task. What works is hating someone and wanting to do it better than them. Tidy as you do it. Train yourself to look before leaving a room and pick up something that you can put away where you're going. Next, every time I need to make an important phone call, I put on red lipstick. I'm assuming this is a girl, a guy. Hey, I'm not judging. It's Pride Month. Something about it makes me feel more confident and professional. Next, give me a deadline and I'll make it. Don't and I won't. Next, I put all my tasks on slips of paper in a jar. Then I draw one randomly and do it. It's like a game. It makes things seem less overwhelming because they're broken into small chunks and not all one big long scary list. Next, on writing, it's easier to start in Comic Sans because it doesn't seem serious. Next, pretending to be incompetent. I don't know. And someone will eventually step in and do it for you. And finally, the fact that a coffee and soda company did this poll makes it a little suspect. But it's hard to argue that it isn't true. The company that owns Keurig, Dr. Pepper, and a bunch of other brands just released its first ever State of Beverages report. And the most important drink of all of them in this study by Keurig is coffee. It is the top beverage Americans say they cannot live without. 62% agree with this statement. My day doesn't start until I've had my coffee. 69% agree with this statement, but they can't agree with it in California on a license plate. Drinking coffee every morning is my happy place. That doesn't mean coffee is your favorite drink, though. Let me guess, Dr. Pepper might be one? It's just the one we need in order to function every day. America's favorite beverage. Let's see, who is this survey by? Oh, it's soda. 53% enjoy the taste more than any other. Adverb, adjective, part of the body. Ooh la la. Another part of the body. Three parts of the body. Noun, verb. We gotta finish Mad Lib. It is called Pickup Lines. It's from Mad Lib's After Dark, available on Amazon or wherever you get books. Let's do it.
If you're repeatedly into someone and would like an incompetent date, wear your legs on your sleeve when you ask them out and avoid cheesy pickup urinals. Got a feminist bandage. I scraped my eyes falling for you. If being weirdest were a crime, you'd be serious as charged. Do you believe in AI girlfriends at first sight, or should I explode by you again? Is your father a mechanic? How did you get such a finely tuned leg? You must be tired after pretending through my mind all day. I was so enchanted by your unique beauty that I ran into lipstick over there. So I'll need your name and number for insurance purposes. If you were a laser, coffee, you'd be set on stunning. Is it underrated in here, or is it just you?